Hi everybody, welcome back. Well, Chivers was up bright and early this morning. He decided to venture down to the shops. First time since lockdown. Cook wanted to make some kumquat jam. I really don't know how that woman's mind works. Why can't she stick to strawberry like normal people? Anyway, Chivers came to see me this morning. And to say I was a touch startled would be an understatement. He was wearing a boiler suit, Wellingtons, Cook's rubber gloves and a World War II gas mask he picked up last year from an antique shop in Colwyn Bay. Chivers, I said, don't you think that's a little over the top? You're only going to the fruit shop and they have excellent social distancing in place. Oomph, replies Chivers. For heaven's sake, says I, take that bloody thing off. I can't understand a word you're saying. And what's that in your boiler suit pocket? So you know that thing, we've all done it. You're faced with something so ludicrous that every fibre of your being is screaming, this is a really bad idea. But for some reason your mouth opens and out comes, yes, that's great. Top and bottom of it is, the filter in the gas mask is a bit bunged up. I know the feeling. And in order to breathe, he's fashioned a pump, which for reasons only known to himself is secreted in his boiler suit pocket. Anyway, off he trundles down the path, looking like something from a disaster film, while I head off to check for Maud, who seems to have developed an unhealthy crush on the window cleaner ever since she chased him down the path. She'd been making little dolls out of the chamois leather that he dropped in the chase, pinning love hearts to them and throwing them out of the window. It's actually quite disturbing in a way, especially when she keeps licking them first. Anyway, I'm just shutting the window while trying to hold Maud back with a brush. And I see a police car come up the extensive drive. Did I mention we've got an extensive drive? It's nothing fancy. Just a few stone lions and a nice gate with a coat of arms on it. You know, just the basic stuff. So anyway, I run downstairs and I see old Chivers emerging from the back of the car, looking a trifle sheepish. Turns out he'd got to the fruit shop and the owner was just taking a phone order. Apparently she looked up to see Chivers standing there, one hand round his kumquats and the other pumping away furiously in his boiler suit pocket. Poor woman nearly had kittens. The person she was on the phone to was so worried they called the police, hence his lift home. Anyway, I managed to convince the officer that Chivers is just an harmless old dingbat, and they let him off with a warning and a contact for gas mask repairs. I sent the lady in the fruit shop a basket of fruit, which Mr. E says was a bit like sending ice cream to the Eskimos, but I thought, well, it's the thought that counts. Now Cook is kicking off because in all the commotion the kumquats ended up in the shop light fitting. I swear it was so much easier when we lived in that little bungalow. Having staff isn't easy. Cook is slamming about the kitchen ranting about having to slum it with strawberries. Ruby the maid is in her room crying over Norman from the ferret and firkin, and Chivers is still pumping away like a maniac because he can't get the buttle on his gas mask undone. And in the middle of it all, Mr. E is bouncing about on that bloody trampoline like some kind of demented beach ball. Oh, right, I'm off to the summer house. Oh, yeah, you know the drill. Anyway, I'm off to the summer house with a large bottle of Merlot, a pint pot and 16 back copies of Woman's Weekly. You really couldn't make this rubbish up, could you? Anyway, whatever you do and wherever you are, remember, keep safe and keep smiling, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget, subscribe and ring the bell. Thank you.